Now I'm going to add a little bit more of this stronger combination of burnt sienna and vermilion onto the leaf here. It's still quite damp, and I think that actually is quite nice to go on quite strongly at this point. And leave bits of the other colour coming through underneath. I don't want to get rid of it altogether. You've got a combination of the soft colour underneath just showing through. And then I'm going to just, my brush is a little bit, has a little less paint on it, so I'm going to just drag it a bit. It's sort of the dry brush technique, so very little paint on the actual paintbrush itself, but enough colour there to soften into what's already there. And the same on this side. So I can see it's not as strong, it's just, I'm just pulling it across with my relatively dry brush. So there's, you know, there is a little colour in it, but not too much. And here it's a bit stronger, but the paint isn't quite dry, so I'm just going to wait a bit longer before I put the stronger mixture onto it. And what I'm noticing is that the, you know, the actual veins are now beginning to stand out, which I need to go back and put some yellowy green in there just to soften it down a bit. So it kind of works more like this leaf here. And again, I might build the greens up, you know, just little touches of green more on here as I go around the whole form. I think it's this point now I use a bit more green. I'm going to build the greens up a bit. It's too blue. I'm trying to just make the two colours fuse together so that it looks like they're just melting into each other. The red is still damp, so it's allowing me to do that. And again, I'm going to take some of the colour off my brush and soften it a bit. It's a little bit strong. And now I'm going to go back, put a yellowy green in there. Just being careful about how much paint I've got on my brush. So just put it in the stem, in the veins. So that very light colour is disappearing a bit. And that works better now. Really tricky to get these little sharp points on the actual leaf itself. I think what I will do is go back with a bit of yellow and just emphasize those little tips with a bit of yellow. You can probably hardly see it, but it will, I think, help a bit. These touches of strong red will, push that part of the leaf forward a bit. I think that's probably enough for now. I'll probably come back and do some more work on it, but I think we'll stop there on that leaf.